Somali Federal Government and state leaders agreed to hold national elections this year. The announcement comes during a summit in Dhusamareb. At the end of Day 3 of preliminary discussions aimed at setting an agenda for the official talks, a statement was released. It sets up a technical committee to make recommendations on the election's format.
You can rule out some sort of an extension. There is always two extensions. One is a political extension, the other one is a technical one. We might face technical one, which is 2 to 3 months or 4 months. But generally what you see is that an agreement that Somali political leaders agree that to hold the elections on time.
The leaders are to meet again in 2 weeks to consider the committee's advice. State leaders have favored indirect elections, as in recent past Somali polls. President Mohamed Farmajo and international partners have pushed for one person, one vote. The National Independent Election Commission, NIEC, told the legislature such a system can't be organized until 2021. With time ticking toward polls at the end of October, it would appear the latest agreement would guarantee indirect elections. The last vote was done by about 14,000 clan elders or representatives. They are overwhelmingly male and over 30. Most pushing for universal suffrage say they want to empower women and youth. Others criticize a vote-buying system, whereby elders are paid, seats are bought, and corruption is achieved.
Then at the end of the day, when you become MP, nobody can tell you you need to be accountable for the citizens, because citizens has not elected you. It is only traditional leaders.
President Farmajo made a speech to leaders where he said he never wanted to extend his term. His office posted his words online. I've never tried to influence the election model or communicate with any electoral official. I fulfilled my constitutional mandate when I received the passed bill. I have never had any preferred model. All I want is to leave a legacy of democracy and stability. Many see Farmajo losing this political battle while trying to put on a brave face. However, the president has the international community in his corner, and the compromise has not yet been completed.
Those who wanted to see Somalia move towards one person, one vote, and those who want to see the implementation of the electoral law of Somalia might see themselves losers, the outcome of this meeting, because we might face some sort of near to the indirect election compromise. You might see also the role of the parliament has been diminishing.
Members of the legislature have already expressed anger that their establishment of electoral law is being bypassed. This could potentially lead to a constitutional crisis, although analysts see a more practical outcome. Abdurisak Aden, Executive Director of Farsight Africa Research and Policy Studies, is a former presidential advisor. He foresees a happy ending to all of the political maneuvering.
What you might see is that more or less increased numbers of participation. Example, Puntland have 37 MPs. We might have times 300 on 37 generally, and that will mean roughly 11,500 people has to elect the federal the parliamentarians.
This would be about a 5-fold increase from 2016. ADN TV will continue to provide coverage as the Somali elections approach.